Mr. Posick, this is my review on Ghost in the Shell, starring Scarlett Johansson. So, the movie opens up with a girl being made. This girl that's uh, a cyborg, and this. Let me start over again, okay? So, I'm very nervous. The movie opens up with the girl being made, and we meet our main character, Major, played by Scarlett Johansson, on a mission to kill bad guys. And she disobeys a order and goes in to kill all the bad guys and ends up getting damaged. And this older lady is fixing her, and she can tell that she's not pleased, and she's a bit like a mother, like a character figure to Major. And there's it does this future intro. In the future, people get enhancements like robot eyes and stuff, you name it. I don't know if a robot well, they probably could do, because what because Scarlett Johansson has probably. Yeah. Anyway, now, so anyway, um, on, they go to a club on for mission to find this guy that's hacking into everything. So he's a hacker, and Major gets zap and told to dance, and she says, I have something, I have I have to tell you the truth. I have something to tell you the truth. I was not made to dance. And she just kicks their asses. And her and her best bud go to this guy, and his eyes get blown up. And no, that's a little that happens after. Okay, she gets kidnapped and finds out that the guy that's been hacking into everything is literally a early version of. It's literally like last year's model of Major, but turned rogue because he find out that they were hiding stuff from him and lying to him. So he starts wondering. She starts wondering. Wondering about her, and then that part happens. The guy, her best friend, go after the guy in his, I guess, blown up Major to save her friend's life, and took most of the blast, and was got serious damage and got fixed up. And so, and sees that he now has real enhancements for his eyes. And he says, "You like?" And she gives him the bird. She gives him the bird and says, "How many fingers am I holding up?" And he talks to her, and it talks to her and says she doesn't know much about her past and really anything. And the bond stuff, that good stuff. And we find out that he's a dog lover, a lover of dogs. And the dogs like Major too. And looking at her and stuff. Haven't seen this movie since 2017, so this what's the word I'm looking for? Stay with me. Okay. So, and the last time why I couldn't give you a very good review on it because or a good critical opinion on it because one, I was too distracted by Scarlett Johansson's beauty, and I was a little too depressed to think. Yeah, so anyway. Okay, so Major goes to her mother figure, and she asks what he told her. Is it true? And she's just upset because nothing that she has is real. So she just doesn't know who she is anymore. And she just leaves her. Doesn't hurt her all. And now is wanted because this guy thinks that she's going to go rogue and stuff. And anyway, her friends don't backstab her or try to bring her in. They kind of go along with what he's saying, but don't really do anything. Their loyalty lies with Major. Am I using that word right? I hope I am. Anyway, but you know what I'm saying, right? I hope you do. I hope I'm making sense. So Major and her friends stay out. Go to Major and her best friend meet up with each other while Major's taking a swim, and still talking to Major, but is like wondering what's up with her. She's not quite being herself, so Major keeps her to herself. And she does digging, and she goes to meet this old lady who she finds out before she was Major, she was this other girl, and she died in an explosive, and Major figures out that it is actually her mother, her birth mother, and I'm wearing a blanket. And so Major's mother finds out that she is her, but they don't say anything because she finds out because she looks at her like her daughter did. And so now she realized who she was, so and she finds out more, where it remembers where she goes to go where she died in an explosion, and the guy that was a hacker that was basically Generation 1 of Major, turns out that they lived there together, and they were best buds, and they were like a family. And then this giant robot comes to kill both of them, and this other friends come along to, you know, save her ass, and her old friend ends up dying by that robot, and Major stretches her muscles so big and gets so big, and she to lifts this thing, and she ends up ripping off one of her arms and takes the robot out, and her best friend comes, the one with the enhancement eyes, and comes and asks, "So did you find out who you are?" and she says, I'm Major." And so it ends with the her friends end up killing this guy that one Major dead, and they end up going on another mission together, and her and her birth mother know who they both are, and back together, and it ends with Major basically doing what she did on the film, is at the end of the film is being a badass, and not really was being a badass, and kicking ass, and that goes in the show. And the color grading is really good. So I really love this movie a lot. And I don't know why it didn't got as love as it should have gotten. Because it's really not a bad film at all. It's actually one of the best films I have seen. The film is a lot better than I was expecting it from the trailer, and I was expecting it to be pretty awesome when I saw the trailer, and it was better than I was expecting it. So that's it. That goes in the show. Hope you enjoyed this review, Mr. Pozick.